Do you know your blood sugar can rise even when your food hasn't changed at all? And if that's happening to you right now, especially during the holidays, it's not your fault. There are some real physiologic reasons that this happens in midlife that had nothing to do with discipline or willpower. And most people have never been told about. But you know what? If you stay with me until the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this happens. And I'll walk you through several simple shifts that you can do immediately to help steady your blood sugar during the holidays without restriction. So this is a series on holiday health, and in the first two videos of this series, we talked about how the holidays affect your body differently in midlife and why skipping meals to save calories actually backfires. So today we're going to go a little bit deeper, why your glucose numbers can change even when your diet hasn't. Every year I see this, I hear people telling me, my blood sugar seems really hard to control. I'm frustrated, I have low energy, and this is a time of year when we have a lot of things going on. Here's the truth though. There's almost never just one cause, right? It is a combination of multiple physiologic stressors all at the same time. This is what it may look like. Maybe your sleep is disrupted. Do you know even one night of shortened or disrupted sleep reduces insulin sensitivity the next day? Which means that the same meal can now produce a higher glucose response. Hydration. When you're underhydrated, your blood volume shifts and your glucose becomes more concentrated in the bloodstream, and the readings will go up without even changing what you're eating. Another big one is stress. So psychological stress increases our cortisol, which signals the liver to release stored glucose. It is responding to a stress. It thinks that you are going to war, right? And it's survival physiology. Movement. So even when our daily movement is disrupted, when we're not moving as much as we normally do, what happens is the glucose stays in the bloodstream because the muscle isn't doing the heavy lifting. So each one of these things matters on its own, but during the holidays, they often happen all at the same time, with later nights, more stress, more sitting, more travel, less hydration, just less routine in general. So even if your meals look the same, your metabolic response can be completely different. And this is why telling yourself you need more willpower or more discipline doesn't necessarily work. You're trying to correct a multi-system load with one single lever. So stabilizing blood sugar during the holidays isn't about controlling harder or trying harder to earn your food. It's actually about giving your physiology the support that it needs. When this total load is higher, you need more compassion for yourself, not less. So here are a few simple shifts that can make a big difference even when life feels chaotic like it does in a good way during the holidays. So one simple one is protect your wake time. So bedtimes often drift during the holidays, may fluctuate a little bit, and that's real life, right? We don't want to miss all of the fun. But it's really important to anchor your morning. Consistent wake time actually helps improve our insulin sensitivity, and it supports our natural circadian rhythm and our sleep quality the following night. So even if the night wasn't ideal, getting up within the same 30 to 60 minute window helps steady your system. The second one is keep hydration steady. Busy days, travel, and hosting all lead to dehydration, and dehydration again can concentrate your glucose. So small steady sips throughout the day can smooth out these fluctuations. So think about carrying a water bottle with you where you go, and think sip first. Before you have anything else, sip some water. Third one is adding some small movement in. So maybe you don't have that hour to go to the gym or whatever your normal routine is, but a simple 5 to 10 minute walk after meals is a game changer. It is one of the most effective tools we have to lower post-meal blood sugar. So it doesn't have to be structured exercise, a dance party, walk the dog, walk around the block. Think about parking farther away or walking if you can to your destination. Just moving your muscles can make a big difference. Okay, so we have to talk about food. Eating regularly instead of skipping meals is so important. When we skip meals, especially early in the day, it sets you up for bigger swings, stronger cravings, and overeating later in the day. So having a steady morning and midday meal helps create rhythm for your metabolism. The goal is not restriction, it is really about rhythm and nourishment. Another one is building micro pauses in your day so we can combat that stress by just simply slowing down. In a society that wants us to move faster and faster with all these artificial alarms everywhere, it is really indulgent to just slow down. So it may not make a difference in your destination if you wait a minute, but it will make a difference for your physiology. So think about sitting a few minutes in your car with a few deep breaths. Step outside for a moment. These aren't extras. These are actually important resets. The last one about food is to focus on fiber-rich foods. When you fill your plate with fiber-rich foods, it does amazing things for your physiology. It helps balance that blood sugar spikes. It helps nourish you, provides steady energy, and it reduces those highs and lows, gives you that, again, that energy that you may be missing out on. So think about adding before you take away. Throughout all of this, remember, you don't need perfection. You just want enough support so that your body isn't carrying all of these stressors all at once. So if things feel harder right now, it's not a personal failure. It's your physiology responding to a heavier seasonal demand. If you'd like a simple guide to the daily shifts that support blood sugar during the holiday season, covering food, movement, sleep, hydration, and stress, you can download it below. And if you want some daily gentle support and accountability, join my Joyful Weight and Wellness community. Definitely make sure you tune in again tomorrow for the next in the series where we're going to take a deeper dive into how sleep affects your health.